So, what does it mean to pre sell your film? So, pre selling just means you are selling your film in whole or in part before it's finished. But why would anyone do that? Why don't you just wait till it's done and then start selling tickets? Well, the reason is because it is safer for the investor. It's safer from a finance perspective. So before I shoot the movie, if I have a great script and a director and, two names, two cast names that are really strong for sales, I can go to a domestic distributor or somebody who, distributes worldwide, and I can pre-sell either the entire movie or I can pre-sell just domestic, and that becomes like a sale price that I can rely on. So that greatly mitigates my risk. If I have a $5 million movie and I can get a $2.5 million domestic backstop or domestic MG, which are both forms of pre-sales, then that means half of my risk is now gone, right? Then I have the tax credits on top of that. So really it means, 70% of my investment is mitigated and I now only have 30% at risk. So in the case of the movies that commented this on, which were Hallmark and Sci-Fi Channel movies, what does it mean to pre-sell to those networks? Well, it means they're going to give you a minimum guarantee that covers a certain amount of territories. It's not the whole world, so it would be like North America, right? So these are not real numbers. I'm just making up numbers. But say you went to Hallmark and they were like, if you give me this type of movie with this cast, I'll give you $1 million. Okay, so you go and you make this movie especially for Hallmark. It's exactly their type of Christmas movie. They tell you the cast that they like to see in it. They have a list or whatever, and you make it to their specifications. They're approving wardrobe. They're approving all this stuff. So it is tailored for Hallmark, right? And they're going to give you $1 million. Well, you have to find a way to make that movie for less than $1 million, right? So say you make it for 800,000, but it goes over budget and you end up making it for 900,000, right? Well, then once it's done and approved, Hallmark pays you the $1 million or whatever, and your profit's 100,000. But you still have some unsold territories internationally, so you can go and try to sell it to other territories internationally. Now they may not buy it, so there's probably not a huge amount of international in this type of movie just because it's so specific. But that is a place you can go to sell it to make more money. But essentially, you want to think of these movies as being 100% pre-sold. The entire cost of making the movie and some profit are covered with the MG that you're going to get from a network. These are called network MOWs, movies of the week. So I hope that helps explain a little bit.